everybody, Brian here from TouringPlans.com. Of course, I am back with more news. That's right, 3 weeks in a row I actually made it. I know I'm kind of doing a mad money thing here, but I thought I'd try some standing energy for this one. It definitely isn't because I just shot another video and didn't feel like moving around all the equipment. Wasn't it at all. So me and Neuschwanstein back here will be telling you about the news this week, and it was kind of a light week for news, to be honest with you. I actually wouldn't have done it at all, except there are a few things that I found interesting personally and thought maybe you would too. First of which is for anyone excited about the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening at Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. That is still August 29th, but it looks like that land is going to be pretty darn ready because they are starting previews very, very soon. Cast member previews are actually starting August 1st. August 1st, that is like 9 days from today. 8 days from today, I can count. Now, cast member previews don't always mean that it's totally done. They will kind of let cast members in there when they're still doing some, finishing touches. But annual pass holders, they won't as much. And annual pass holder previews, we just found out this week, those are starting August 17th. 17th to the 21st. All we know so far is that invitations are supposed to be sent to pass holders via email. I actually am not currently a pass holder, because it's been like a year since I've been there. I know, weird, right? I mean, I go there all the time and shoot videos, and the videos that I post on here are not footage from a while ago. Oh, geez. Anyway, a lot of my colleagues are pass holders, and I don't think any of them have gotten an email yet, so don't panic if you haven't. But look out for that, and make sure you check out things like the Touring Plans blog at touringplans.com/blog. Again, 17th through the 21st. So you've only got like 3 weeks until you can see it. Wow, that seems like it's coming very fast. Even though, I've already seen Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and I'm still getting excited again to see it in Florida this time. Maybe it'll be different with the humidity. Again, still Rise of the Resistance. The other attraction will not be open for any of this. It will only be Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Rise of the Resistance does not open until December 5th. Despite what I said in my map video, it is December 5th. And what map video am I talking about? I did a video where I pointed a map on that wall though, talking about the plan for Hollywood Studios with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and that is popping up on top of my head right here. So after you're done watching this, you can click that or click it now and come back. You know what? You should subscribe to the channel. Click the notifications icon so you get a little notifier whenever we post a new video, which is like 3 or 4 times a week. We've got room tours, we've got resort tours, we've got land tours, park tours, attraction overviews, dining overviews. We have a lot, so watch them. All right, second up, and this is the one I was actually even more excited about. Permits were filed, and I don't usually talk about permits on here because, well, it can get a little bit dry and boring for me to read through the permits. This one, in fact, they have actually started some land clearing, so I think this one is coming fairly soon, and that is a walkway that will connect the Grand Floridian Resort to the Magic Kingdom, something that frankly should have been done when they built the Grand Floridian Resort, but I guess better late than never. Now, as Jim Hill often says on the Disney Dish podcast with Jim Hill that you can subscribe to right after you subscribe to the Touring Plans podcast with myself and Angela Dahlgren, but Jim always says that the reason they never did that was because there is a canal there that you can see right here in this Google Maps shot. And that canal is where they bring out the boats for the electrical water pageant that you can see from the Magic Kingdom, the Contemporary, Wilderness Lodge, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian. So any bridge going there would have to be a little bit more mechanically complex than just a straight up bridge. Well, what the permit says they're doing is putting in a swing bridge that they can just kind of move out of the way whenever they need to bring stuff in and out. Why now? Why not before? Again. But those of you who have ever seen it from the monorail or accidentally walked down it, there is a path that goes from around where the boat launch is all the way down towards that canal. You can see it in this wider overhead shot where you can see both the Grand Floridian there on the left and the Magic Kingdom kind of on the top of the screen. It is a nice brick walkway with lighting, with benches that just ends and goes nowhere. Again, you can see it now in this close-up shot of the canal to the right there. So finally, you will be able to walk from the Grand Floridian. How far is it? Well, I measured that out for you. From right around the marina at the Grand Floridian all the way to the Magic Kingdom, a little bit less than a mile. So a decent walk, not something you might want to do all the time, which should be a very pleasant walk around the banks of the Seven Seas Lagoon. The other thing I find of interest with this is that means once they complete this pathway, you will be able to walk from all 3 Seven Seas Lagoon resorts to the Magic Kingdom. Why? Because the Polynesian already has a beautiful walking path that connects it to the Grand Floridian. You can't go the other way because of, well, swampland. Here is the full overhead shot of the Seven Seas Lagoon area. Polynesian is straight at the bottom there, Magic Kingdom straight at the top. Contemporary is a little bit off the screen on the top right there. And the Grand Floridian is in the center left. From the Polynesian, the Ticket and Transportation Center is just to the right of the Polynesian, but then as you see after that, it's just roadways and tree lines. I mean, I guess technically you could walk, but you really shouldn't. If the pathway from the Grand Floridian gets completed, now you can walk from the Polynesian all the way around to the Magic Kingdom. That, however, is a pretty good walk. As you can see down at the bottom, it is 1.19 miles, 1.91 kilometers, and that is from the marina area of the Polynesian Village Resort, so all the way kind of on the left. If you are all the way on the right, closer to the Ticket and Transportation Center, you're still probably better off just walking over there and getting a ferry or monorail. If you really wanted to, you could walk the full 1.25 miles all the way around to the Magic Kingdom from the Polynesian, and trust me, I will do that at some point. In fact, actually, that might make a good video, how long it takes you to walk all the way around. Heck, you could walk from the Polynesian all the way to the Contemporary for like a Chef Mickey breakfast. Now, kids might not enjoy that as much, but you could. With a completed walking path, to me, it makes the Grand Floridian quite a bit more desirable, and it just increases my love of the Polynesian already. Thank you very much for watching. Be excellent to each other.